And now we are in our season 3.
However,
winter.
I will move Heart of Argos to here. Transmute or turn that into Horn of Plenty, gaining another 5 points this time. So I got 8 points this turn from Mesodeus and Horn of Plenty. There's one energy.
That is a force that actually goes to your.
No. There were 2 on there.
Right, I'm telling you.
Both of them don't go in there. At the end of the round, place this energy in your reserve.
Right, meaning you weren't supposed to have one on there. They were supposed to be in your reserve.
Oh, right. Never mind.
Both Horn of Plenty and Heart of Argos is a forced effect.
So that goes into your reserve.
Right. You have an Earth in your reserve.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, I do have an Earth in my reserve. Okay, now we're in year 3. We get our year 3 cards. This is my hand.
And it is your roll winner.
It is my roll. This untaps. And I am going to take that. I am going to tap Die of Malice.
So you gain
Net
1.
gain of 1.
And I gain 2.
Yep, that goes on Heart of Argos. I'm now going to roll my die. I get the same thing. Okay.
Enjoy your gauge fire.
I enjoy my gauge fire. So, I'm now going to tap Mirror of the Seasons.
So you lose 2.
Yep.
I gain 2.
I lose 1.
No.
Oh, no, I lose 2 because I'm doing it. I'm going to turn my grass into another fire.
Into a fire? Okay.
But then I'm going to spend all 3 of them.
Okay.
To play Raven the Usurper.
Why did you play 3?
Because I'm now copying Jewel of the Ancients.
Okay.
Right, he's got to pay its mana cost to copy.
Yep.
Okay.
Raven the Usurper is a card that got added in Path to Destiny. What it does is, when you play it, you place a Raven token. Get the Raven token out.
Where is the Raven?
It should be a big circular one that has a little Raven on it.
Give me 1 second here. Please continue.
Yep. When I put the Raven token on a certain card, it copies the effect. It has to be a magic item. It can't be a familiar. And I get the effects. However, I do not get the prestige points. That's it right there, Justin.
Okay. And it's going on
Jewel of the Ancients.
Okay.
I get to copy the effect. I copy all the abilities of the actual card, but I do not copy the actual points it's worth. I can now use Raven the Usurper to tap to get Jewel of the Ancients and try to get my own 35 points.
That is a huge late game risk.
It is a late game risk, but the energies I'm generating.
Oh, that's true.
With Mirror of the Seasons.
I'm actually surprised you didn't copy Hand of Fortune, but...
I have no reason to copy Hand of Fortune at this point.
Still a not bad decision. Or Person EO would have been a good decision too. Or Vampiric Crown would have been a good decision too.
True.
There's a lot of viable targets.
There is a lot of targets, but I'm taking a huge risk on this one.
Huge gamble, huge reward if it pays off.
Yeah.
Oh! I did increase you guys last turn for Mesodeus, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You also get... I lose a point for summoning Raven.
That's right.
And you gain a point.
Yep.
That's okay. Justin will eventually start getting some points out of me here this turn.
So that is turn. That is my turn. I am taking a huge risk.
Doing lots of stuff.
It could cost me, but if I can get it off, it is a huge reward at the end.
So I will gain my summoning gauge. I will take my fire and transmute it for 3. Again, Persevio. It gives me an extra 3. See, this is the type of deck I like to try to run. The draft doesn't always let me do it, but...
Yeah.
Well, that's because when Gil's involved, you don't see some of these cards.
This is a very... This deck I'm building right here, this is a very similar... This is a game I usually play a lot. These are the cards I look for a lot of times. So, yeah. I usually build Crystal and Engine decks. That's my style.
Alright.
I have done what he's done.
Oh, it is my turn now.
Yep. I've actually pulled off 2 Arcana Leeches and a Thieving Fairies, so I've done that before with Leech decks.
So, first thing I'm gonna do, one fire.
Okay.
I'm gonna play the Crafty Nightshade.
So you lose a point.
The Crafty Nightshade allows me to add the first 2 power cards from the draw pile to my hand, and then give any power card from my hand to the opponent with the fewest power cards in play.
Which would be me, actually.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're tied.
Oh, then he gets to choose.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, I forgot to do the idle familiar. Oops, my bad.
Because we're both tied at 7 cards, we actually get to choose.
I'm gonna take this. It actually does not matter who I give this to, actually.
Lesser of 2 evils.
There might not be a lesser of 2 evils, it might not just...
Right.
Because it's not gonna help either one of you. Other than just points.
Points are always useful.
I was fishing, though. That's okay.
This actually would have done Justin actually more good than... this is the card he gave me.
One water. The Amulet of Water.
Gain a point, lose a point.
When that comes into play, he gets to put 4 energy types of his choosing on the card. He can use them and spend them as he wishes
3
to anything he feels like.
and 1.
So he's got 3 fire and a grass on it. Or an earth. And spending them all.
Lantern of
Did
Zid.
it.
Gain a point, lose a point.
Yep. Lantern of Zid is the other lantern. At the end of the game, he gets 3 points for each energy in his reserve. It's also worth 24 points.
Gain a point,
It's
lose a point.
Selenius Codex. When it comes out into play, he gets to bounce a magic item back to his hand. Which did you bounce?
The Amulet of Water.
Amulet of Water. Why not?
Why not?
Exactly.
But yes, that's what Lantern of Zed does. He gets 3 points at the end of the game for each energy in his reserve. It also gives him 24 points as well. That's the other lantern
Yeah.
at the end. Metazadea's, of the 2 lanterns, Metazadea's is better because it's generating crystals every time, every round. Lantern of Azida is if you have energies at the end.
Yeah.
So,
I will now pass turn.
He will gain at least 3 points out of that, though, if the antimatter energy counts toward it.
I started that, so that's the end of the round.
Only to 6. Because anti-mana means I can't put 1 in there.
Where did you get the... Oh, you're right, Mezzadeus gives you an anti-land. Right.
I think you obviously see the type of deck I built.
Oh, yeah, he's building a high point deck.
I think we all try to build high point decks, actually, which makes this game really
The
interesting.
funny thing is,
Yeah.
I'm not done.
You're not done with your turn?
No, I'm done with my turn. I'm not done with summoning.
Gotcha, okay.
I've got stuff to still summon.
Okay, that's the end of the round.
Green was
Was the last play I started.
John. Yeah, okay.
Because I started by rolling.
Boop.
I die with die
And
now.
That's right.
We both go up 3.
Yep.
I said
I'm
that.
actually going to go up another 5 because I'm not going to feed. Actually,
And it's Justin's roll.
no, I'm not going to.
So you just go up 3
You
days.
must.
Oh, right, I have to. Never mind, I have to.
Plenty.
Yep.
Forces.
Me to do it, so I have to go up 5.
So another 5, so you go to 53. So score update. I am at 76. John is at 23. Jesse is at 53.
Okay.
So
It is now your roll.
I'm going to increase my summoning gauge by 1. I'm going to take my 2 fire. I am going to finally tap Mirror of Seasons. Lose 1 point. To transform the 2 fire.
Yeah, you would lose 2 points, actually.
You would lose 2 points.
Oh,
for
each-
one for each.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to lose 2 points. Transform the 2 fire into 2 grass.
Okay.
I am going to take those 2 grass and use them to summon Sid Nightshade. If you are the player with the most crystals, each opponent must immediately give you 5 crystals.
Yep, so he is actually in the lead, so he gains 10 and we each lose 5.
That's okay.
48.
So, yes,
And
Justin
18.
did play a leech deck.
Pretty much.
Arcana Leech, Thieving Fairies, Sid Nightshade. You have them all.
Unintentionally. Actually, it was really unintentional that it turned into a Leech deck.
That's what it turned into. It happens.
Tap Idol of the Familiar, gain 2 more, taking me to 86.
I think Justin's going to win this game. But I'm not going to give up.
We're going to see at the end of the game, though, because you guys have some really, really high point cards.
True, and you have some lower pointed cards.
Exactly.
You have a 0 still.
Exactly.
You still haven't gotten your 3rd token on Jewel of the Ancients yet.
Exactly.
The funny thing is nobody has seen my first draft pick yet.
You put it in year 3?
I did indeed put it in year 3.
Interesting. You don't usually see your first draft pick in year 3, but
that is
there might
going
be
to be
good reasons.
turn.
Okay. Water air.
Are you actually going to play it now?
I am going to transmute the air for 1. So we have point.
There we go.
Amulet of water.
So you lose that point, I gain a point.
Water. Earth. Fire.
Plays Amulet of Water again, gets his 4 energies to put on it, can use it whenever.
And I'll throw another water on it just for Paladin. Using the water, grass, fire for the Dial of Koloth.
That was your first draft pick?
Nope. I took
Really?
that card
Ah.
off of Crafty Nightshade.
Oh, okay. That's
So
something we
the
didn't see
dial,
before.
at the end of round, if you have more power cards in play than any other opponent, you may reroll the season die that was not selected by any other players.
Yep, so he can actually try to advance it going forward.
And it allowed me to increase my summoning gauge by 2. And I do believe I have the most in play at the moment.
You do.
Yep.
Turn.
Okay.
So I will. Oh,
Well, it's my
that's
turn.
what Jesse.
I am going to tap Die of Malice.
Okay, so you gain 1, I gain 2.
Yep. And I'm going to roll to... Wow, that actually worked out perfectly.
Oh.
Okay, that was great. So, we are going to get the 2 air, and now I am going to, and this goes on Heart of Argos,
Yep.
tap Mirror of the Seasons,
So you lose 2, I gain 2.
turning 1,
No. Yep.
No, he's turning 1.
yep, into a grass, and I'm going to spend the grass in the air to play Beggar's Horn.
So you lose 1, I gain 1.
Wondering when that thing would eventually come.
Beggar's Horn is at the end of the round. If I have if I have 1 energy token or less in my energy reserve, which I have 0, at the end of the round I get an energy.
You have 1.
That doesn't count.
Does not count.
And a mana doesn't count?
No, it just takes up a slot. We just represent it to take up a slot.
Got it, okay.
So that is what Beggar's Horn does. Okay? And did you get your point for Arcana Leech?
I did.
Okay. That is turn.
2 points to Earth,
2 points.
and then put me down to 1.
LOL.
My first draft pick.
First draft pick, Runic Cube of Aeolus.
Please explain what this does, because...
I'm going to show the card off because it's very simple. You spend 20 points.
Oh, no. You go down to 0.
No, I said 1 because I was at 22.
Arcana Leech.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, right, because you're at 22.
Yeah.
You spend 20 points, 20 crystals to summon this card. It gives you 30
At the end of the game.
at the end of the game. So essentially it's a net gain of 10, is basically what it's saying. But it is worth the most.
And now you see
Yep.
what I was doing.
Yeah.
It is actually one of the single most worth cards because it starts off at 30 compared to the Lanterns, which is 24. Jewel of the Ancient is actually worth 45 only if you get it off.
Yeah.
But as far as very simple, that is a very interesting first draft pick. Granted, your drafts were kind of lame.
Yeah.
Your hand was actually kind of lame, so that kind of makes sense. But this is all this does. This is in the base game, by the way. But it is worth it. You have to spend 20 crystals in order to summon it.
Yeah.
I was draw fishing for a frickin' potion of dreams so I could just cheat the thing in.
Yeah, don't count on that.
That's why I put it in my year 3.
I mean, Justin has Potion of Dreams.
No.
I thought Potion of Dreams was in the draft. Oh, maybe it wasn't
that
in the draft.
thing was not in the
Okay.
draft, or I would have took it.
Yep. So my turn.
Wow, this is actually going to end up being a very close game at the end of the game. I have.
So I'm going to get those 2. These
Okay.
untap. And my gauge goes to 9. I'm tapping Raven the Usurper.
Okay, so you lose a point. I gain 2.
Because Raven the Usurper is now officially Jewel of the Ancients. And now I'm going to turn it my 3 energies and put a grass on it.
Alright, you still got 2 cards to get out yet. You're still trying to charge that thing.
Don't worry.
He has a plan. Is it going to work? Meh, but he has got a plan.
Yep. Granted, I could just keep the cards in my hand, take the hit, and try to generate
Yeah.
the Jewel
That's
instead.
what I did last night.
So, there is that option. But I have options.
And as for Justin, he gets a gauge and 2 air.
Yep. Gauge to air. There's no point in bringing this out right now. None.
No,
Okay.
I expect that you're actually trying to finish Jewel at this point.
Yes. So, I'm going to call turn.
So, yep. Hardvario's Horn of Plenty combo goes off. I get 8 points because of Mesodea's Lantern.
So
With
61.
Dial, I will opt to not use Dial. I will let it go 2.
Okay.
You gain how many, John?
I get 3.
You get 3.
And because of Beggar's Horn, I have no energies. I get an energy. So I'm going to get a grass.
Wait.
Yep.
Okay.
No. Oh, that's right. You get to choose the order.
You get to choose the order of effects.
Okay.
Granted, I still had 1 energy. This is 1 energy or less.
Right.
So I still would have gotten the energy anyways.
Yeah, that's right.
Fish.
Alright. I go up 3 points.
Yep.
I'm gonna best if I don't like
And
it.
2 grass. I'm going to tap Raven the Usurper.
So you lose a point. I gain a point.
Yep. To do this.
Yep.
Turning that into that, putting my second token on Raven the Usurper.
Yep.
Okay.
This is gonna be special. I gain 2 water energy.
Yep.
Now, do I have to transmute before I can do anything else?
Nope, you can choose to transmute at the end if you so wish.
Okay. That is good. I'm going to tap Mirror of the Seasons. I'm going to actually transform all 4 of those.
You can't transform all 4.
Discard X crystals, transfer X.
Right.
Of the same type.
Of the same type.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So you could either do 2 water, just 2
I would
air.
just do turn 1 water, just to lose 1 point,
Right.
instead of 2, and turn 1 into an air. So you can generate all the
I
ancients.
can do that. I can still do that. All right. So there is that.
Jewel of the Ancients is tapped, so you now have the full effect of Jewel of the Ancients.
Yes.
So
I am going. I gotta lose a point. That's right.
you have to lose a point. What do you do?
I am going to gain 2.
Yep.
Just 2, right?
Yep.
No, 3.
Oh, 3, right? Because
That's
you have
right,
3 familiars now.
So Nightshade is familiar. And then I still have to transmute 1.
Unless you spend it.
I really can't spend it right now.
Okay, so you get a point for
Yep.
just transmuting it.
2.
2 points. Oh, because Percival gives you
Yeah.
2 for transmuting, and now he's at 100, even.
And that'll be turn.
Keeping or discarding?
Keeping.
Okay.
Ethiel's Fountain.
Wow.
That was an epic draw.
Wow.
That's
Alright,
just-
folks, know what Ethiel's Fountain does. It's worth 7 points at the end of the game. If he has no cards in his hand, he gains 3 points.
Right off the bat?
Right off the bat.
Okay.
No, not right off the bat, at the end of the round.
Okay.
At the end of the round, if he has no cards in his hand, he gets 3 points.
It's Mesodea's cheaper.
Yep.
Nice.
So he's now generating 6 points per turn.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
generating
actually only had to spend
8
one
because
for
this
that,
Earth
actually.
goes on Heart of Argos.
I don't know why I spent 2. I only need to spend 1 because I hand. Wow. That was an epic draw.
Yes, it was.
Alright.
Yeah, this is going to be a close game now.
Yeah.
Guild powers activate!
Alright, that's turn.
Alright.
You get 2 fire and a gauge.
Yep, I'm going to... Oh, yep, I do get the gauge.
Yep.
Just... No, you know what? I still have time to play this and still get points out of it. I'm just going to take the 2 fire and call it a turn.
Okay.
I will take gauge.
And 2 fire. I assume that's going to be turn.
You need a second fire?
Get
Oh,
a
okay.
second fire. Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff else I can do.
So, I'm going to get a fire and an earth. I'm going to tap my Mirror of the Seasons.
Okay, so...
1 into a fire.
You lose 2, I gain 2.
Yep. Turning 1 into a fire, tapping Raven the Usurper. I did pull it off.
Finish the jewel.
Finish the Jewel of the Ancients.
That was really good.
Yep. But I had it set up.
Yeah.
Because Beggar's Horn giving me the energies, this just can transmute things.
Yep.
So you do go down. I do go down another point because I did tap Raven.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
right.
do go up 2.
So you go down to 68.
You go up 2.
Yep.
Okay. Nah, that is turn. I have no energies to transmute. Oh, this
I
goes
will
here.
actually choose to dial.
Yep, I figured.
We are moving 3.
Wow,
Well.
that's fine.
Okay. So we have one more turn.
Yeah, we have
That's
because
what you think.
and he has dial go off in this game.
Potentially.
So summon your last card right
Yes. Yes.
now. I can get a card off though, so I'm gonna get my.
Wait. Who rolled?
You,
Yeah.
you
So
I did. I'm
John
going to
goes
take
first.
my gauge, which maxes it out to 15. My 2 air. Enter.
okay. Yeah, he's just storing up for Lantern. Was that it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my 2 grass and a gauge. I'm not rolling the die.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I am going to tap my Mirror of the Seasons.
So you go down to. Where are you? I go up to.
Yep. And I am going to turn 1 of these, okay, into a fire,
Okay.
play all 3 of them. This is going to go there. For the card he gave me, Dragon Skull,
Skull. Yeah.
Yep.
which is the lesser of the evils in my hand, so it gives me 9 points.
I figured that's the most it would do.
This is irrelevant, but Dragon Skull, what it does is it can be relevant in the game. You tap it to sacrifice 3 of your power cards out
See,
here.
If I gave it to you.
Everything is called a power card, but there are magic item power cards, and then there's familiar power cards. But what this does is you sacrifice your 3 power cards, you get 15 points by just 15 crystals by just tapping it. It's good to get rid of those 0 points that are taking up space, things you don't really want. Just you get 15 points out of it. So
Exactly. Also, if you're an idiot and play 2 cauldrons late in the game instead of early in the game, hi.
yeah, we're not getting into it. Glutton Cauldron didn't come out, so we're not going to explain what Glutton Cauldron
We
does.
don't need
But
to explain.
yeah.
everything. So, yeah, I play Dragon Skull, and this, like I said, this is the card that John gave me earlier with Crafty Nightshade. So,
Okay. So is that your turn?
yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take my 2 air.
Now all I have to do is pray that Dial of Koloff gives us 1 pip. Granted, it does give him an extra energy potentially.
Oh, at that point, then I just max my energy.
Yeah.
But I'm perfectly fine sitting at that. I can just solely hope that 3 points won't make a difference.
Tap Mirror of the Seasons. Transform 2 of the air into 2 of the grass.
Play your last card.
Yep, which is not really going to matter to... No, it actually is going to matter.
Oh, yes, it does.
It definitely does matter. Oh, I lose...
Quite glad I didn't give him that dragon skull.
What do you lose?
I lose 2 points for Mirror of the Seasons.
Oh, Mirror of the Seasons.
Yep.
He played Potion of Life, and what it does is he can tap to sacrifice it to transmute every energy in his reserve for 4 points each. So
Yep. It's a good early game one if you need points to summon cards. It's also good late game if you especially if you have a lot of energies and you need that last push to gain crystals.
And I would do it now just in case, because the game could end right now.
Yes, it could. So I'm going to gain 8 points, taking me to 114.
By sacrificing his Potion of Life, he has to lose the energies, because he transmutes both of them for
Yes.
4 points each.
I can't wait to calculate all this. Oh
Yeah,
my
right.
God. This is a lot of points in play.
Yep. And I'm hoping maybe my Horn of Plenty, Heart of Argos combo might stay ahead of him.
Yeah.
Is what I'm hoping. Because I'm actually generating each round more than he is.
And then tap out Idle Familiar for 2 more points.
Okay.
I get 3 more points.
3 points. Alright. That is the end of the round. Roll the dial of Koloff. It is game.
Yeah, that's game over. All
It's
right.
game over. This moves 1, 2, 3. The end of effects still happen, so I do gain 8 points. Okay.
I do gain 6.
So you're at 81. John, you are at 21.
And I get an energy for the hell of it. I'm just going to grab a grass just because with Beggar's Horn, there's really no point to doing that.
Oh, well.
But it does go off. So now the end of the game has happened. Let us calculate all the points that we have.
Put me to 186.
Holy shit.
I had 165 points in play.
So 186 for John.
Where am I at?
You are at 81.
Okay, put me to 182.
Wow.
Justin, you win.
That was epic, though.
Yeah, the
That was
Arcana
close.
Leech, Thieving Fairies, and Sid Knight, his Leech game actually paid off. And no, that extra 3 points didn't actually do anything. So.
I didn't calculate the 3, 6, 9, 12, 15.
Oh, wow.
So 15 more points. Taking
I
you
only
to
added
191.
this.
No, 15 more points. So
Oh.
201.
201. No, John, you win, actually.
I forgot
Wow.
my mana reserve.
Yeah.
Wow, that was
Lantern of Azita actually gave him the victory.
good game, man.
Yeah.
that was really good.
It was one of the closer games. It's pretty high. I had 101 points in play. This helped a lot, and I'm glad I got it off, so it paid off at the end.
Yeah.
The extra 8 points, the extra 5 points I missed didn't actually do anything. It didn't really give me a win. Didn't even put me ahead of you, so
Right.
that one turn that I missed.
But-
yeah, John, you have.
Oh no, wait. Let's not forget to factor in the points from our, because I did forget to factor that in.
What? Oh. So, Justin, you won. You went to 205.
It was close.
Okay.
I knew that was going to be a
So,
close game.
yeah, we forgot to add up some points here at the end. John forgot to add up his points for Lantern of Zit, and Justin forgot to add his bonus points.
Yep.
I already calculated my bonus points into
You've
it.
factored in your bonus points as well?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's where I got the 165 before
Yeah.
I forgot the other 50.
Yeah,
Okay.
I already took the car. See, I was down 10. Oh, wait, move me down 5 more. I forgot to calculate. I did have one card in my hand, so I did forget to calculate that, so I did lose 5 points additional.
Okay, so the final scores for this game.
Yep, did a lot of goofing up there.
I have 205, John has 201,
Yep,
Jesse has 177.
yep, was the final.
One more turn would have made the difference.
Yep,
I should have waited
I'm surprised you didn't.
because I could have this and this, which would have made 6 points right
Right,
there.
I'm actually surprised that you did not wait one more turn.
And see, this is why I love this game, because you analyze things like this.
Yeah. If you had waited one more turn, which I'm surprised, you would have maxed out your energies, probably. Okay?
Yep. All right.
And unless 2 draw dice came up, you would have maxed out your energies, you would have gotten an extra 3 points, and you would have gotten this. When you have this going, and you have this going, and still energy, you want to actually slow the game down a little bit. Just for you folks, I'm explaining to you our strategy purposes of this game.
Coming up, I could have transmuted this lonely water.
Yeah, Justin, you win seasons.
That was good.
Yeah,
that was really good.
In previous episodes, Justin actually won Ticket to Ride, and he won Munchkin. So this is your 3rd win.
Yeah.
In the
Does that mean I get free ice cream?
No.
3 wins and you get free ice cream? Oh.
That sounds good.
Yeah, right?
Hey guys, Justin here. Just wanted to take a couple minutes to let you guys know what we're going to be planning on doing over the next couple of months. Before I get to that though, do want to give out a couple of huge thank yous. Thank you very much to Jupiter Games for hosting the show this season, for giving us a place to shoot. They are a great group of people running a great shop. If you are in the Johnson City area and you haven't had a chance to check them out yet, please do so. They have a lot of good games and a lot of good gaming accessories for some fairly reasonable prices. Not to mention a nice little gaming area where they host regular tournaments and that sort of thing. So be sure to check them out. Again, thank you to Jupiter Games. Also want to give a huge thank you to everybody who came out to help us shoot this season. Tony, Brandy, Josh, John. I know I'm missing quite a few of you guys, but if you guys came out, thank you, thank you, thank you. And lastly, we want to thank you guys, the viewers, for tuning in and offering your suggestions on both what we've been doing right and what we can improve upon. And that's what we're going to be working on over the next few months. As you may know, this is the final episode of Season 1 of JB Board Games, and we're going to be taking a couple of months to improve the quality of the show a bit. We're going to be getting some new equipment to shoot on, some new games, probably a couple of co-hosts to help JB along. And when we come back, we're going to be coming back a much improved show. But in the meantime, if you guys want to get your gaming/geek/nerd fix, there's a couple of friends of ours that we want to point you guys to. First off, really good friend of ours, Nickel for a Pickle. She has a great channel where she does some very funny and very fun walkthroughs. She does art videos and that sort of thing. So I'll be linking to her page somewhere on the screen, maybe down below in the comment section. Be sure to check her out. Also, she's got a Patreon campaign running to help support her activities. Be sure to check that out as well. Also, good friend of mine, Wave, he is in a podcast with a group of coworkers of his called the Geek Yogurt Podcast. If you guys haven't checked them out yet, please do so. Very funny group of guys, very informative. Even when they disagree with each other, they're a great group, great podcast. They don't get a chance to update regularly nowadays, but still, go check them out. Very funny. Also, I'll be updating my personal channel, which I'll also link down below, with some Let's Fails, and that sort of thing. So, again, thank you guys very, very much for tuning in this first season of JB Board Games, and we will be back in a couple of months. We're shooting for some time in mid-November, but we will keep you guys updated. And I think that's it. So, this is Justin from JB Board Games, and we'll be seeing you.